What's up, beauties? It's Kara here from kaysways.com. And if you didn't know, my protective style of choice is usually a good unit. If you want to know more about protective styling, I will leave a link down below where I did a blog post on the different protective styles that I do. This video here will concentrate on how I take care of my hair underneath a unit. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely stay tuned to this video. First, let's get into the tools for this video, the tools and the products that I'm going to use for this video. So first, you're going to start off with a wide tooth comb. And I was reading Relax Therapy's blog the other day, and she mentioned a similar brush to this one. This is an Avon brush that I have, and it's like that double clawed brush. So it's like an extra detangler. So I incorporated that into this for detangling, and it did a great job. So Relax Therapy, thank you for that tip. Now we're moving on to some 100% organic argan oil from Insta Natural. I have the Olive Miracle Anti-Breakage Growth Oil from African Pride. My favorite Prepoo from Tropic Out Living is the Strong Roots Red Pimento Oil. So, like I said, here you see me with my wig cap. I'm just taking that off, showing you my quick little braiding pattern that I had. It wasn't nothing too serious. And going in with that argan oil, I'm just going to make sure I moisturize my hair before I start removing the braids, because you never want to manipulate any hair that's like completely dry. You want to definitely add some kind of moisture to it. And I'm even moisturizing my hands with the argan oil, and here I realize I still have my ring on, but you just want to make sure that anything that your hair touch is well moisturized. So now I'm going in and taking out my braids, of course, starting from the ends and going up to the top of the braid, just removing the braids and taking those out. And after I take out each braid, I go in with the wide tooth comb and start detangling. You always want to detangle from the ends of your hair and work your way up to the roots. And as you see, I went ahead and switched combs, and I went to that double tooth comb. I don't know what to call it, but it's a detangling comb basically. And then I just clipped up that piece, moved on to the next braid, and doing the exact same thing here. Removing the braid from the bottom of the braid all the way to the top. And you want to work out those little snags and tangles with your fingers before you actually go in with your comb. But now I am using my wide tooth comb and going back in with that detangling comb. And it's actually made it much faster to detangle my hair when you do it section by section, because if I do it big parts, it's like crazy. So I went ahead and took out the other side off camera. Now I'm working on the front two braids, which was like my anchor braids basically. Working on those, getting those out, just removing that, detangling it with the wide tooth comb, and then the detangling comb, and then finally the last braid here on the other side, removing that braid, working my way up. I'm going to repeat those same exact steps with the wide tooth comb, then the detangling comb again. I look like the Cynthia doll there. That's why I made that face. It reminded me of the Cynthia doll. Y'all know Rugrats. Don't act like y'all don't know Rugrats. Y'all like my age, so. And, of course, when your hair is out, you got to take a moment to appreciate your nice, thick, healthy hair. And if you see the grays in my hair, they're not there anymore. I'm so excited because during this wash, I did use a new product, an all-natural product that helped me get rid of those grays, which I'll discuss that in a later video. But yeah, here I'm just basically admiring my hair. But let's get back into it. I go ahead and split them up into two sides, and I clip one side up and take in the Tropic Out Living Red Pimento Oil. This stuff is the truth. I use it during every wash. It's by Prepoo. You're supposed to put it in your roots and let it sit for like 20 minutes or more. And I'm just showing you the consistency here. It actually looks like snot or mucus or something, but it's the truth. And every time I put this in my hair, hubby's like, "Oh, what is that smell?" Because you can actually smell the pimento spice in it, but it does wonders. It has Jamaican black castor oil, which I used to always use that as my Prepoo, and I still use the Jamaican black castor oil as a moisturizer. But for this to be a Prepoo, this is what you're supposed to use before you actually wash your hair. So this is perfect, and I absolutely love it. So now I'm taking the African Pride growth oil, and I'm just putting that on the ends of my hair and clipping that up. And the reason I use that oil is I don't mind washing that out. Like my natural oils, I want to savor that and let my hair absorb that. So I used to put like coconut oil. As I did a break on there, I also did a break here recording this voiceover because I love me some Neo. I love his albums. I love Neo's music. It's the truth. But anyway, back to the hair. So I'm just massaging that red pimento oil into my scalp. You're supposed to massage it in and let it sit in. And like I was saying, the reason I use that African Pride oil, you can see how it's just sitting on top of my head. Like it doesn't really absorb. So I let that absorb as much as possible. And of course my camera had died, but I'm just basically here gonna massage the stuff into my hair for a little while, and then I end up putting a plastic cap over it and letting it chill before I actually go in the shower. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will catch you guys on the next one.